Okay, we are talking about being impressive with the little things. I'm impressing myself. It's 2 o'clock. I haven't eaten anything today, and I'm enjoying that. But right now we're going to talk about impressing coaches. This is easy. It's easy to impress coaches. I've been talking about how you do that already. Anyway, um, it's super easy. You're going to carry yourself with maturity. You're gonna have poise. You're gonna like pay attention. You're gonna be different. You're gonna stand out in their minds. They're like, "Whoa, who's this guy?" Like we've talked about this a little bit, but I'm going to give a little bit more detail, and this hopefully will be a little bit shorter. Um, just some quick thoughts, right? And these are things that you can feed into ChatGPT after I give you some analysis. It's like, well, what else do you have, right? Never walk anywhere. Never walk anywhere. If you're about to get dressed for practice, the bell rang, run. Once you hit the facility, run to the locker room. Get dressed. Run out onto the field. Run between plays. Run between drills. Run everywhere. Never walk. It's such a difference maker, and it can get contagious. Hopefully, you've got coaches that require that you run everywhere. But I've found in my years of playing football, most coaches do not require that you run everywhere. It is maddening to me. I don't even understand the missed opportunity. I mean, the extra conditioning in just running from one place to the next, the mindset shift. So that impresses coaches. They're like, wow, that guy's just taking the initiative to run, to hustle. We love hustle. Always look the coach in the eye. I've mentioned this before. When the coach is talking, look him in the eye. Like, don't blink. I mean, you can blink, but look the coach in the eye when they're talking. They love that. The worst thing you can do is be that kid who's just like, if the coach is talking to you and you're kind of like looking off to the side, that's the worst. Second worst is when the coach is talking to the entire team and you're messing around in the dirt, playing with rocks or whatever. You're tying your shoe. You're not paying attention. It's so disrespectful. So just look them in the eye. A lot of people have a hard time with that, especially now. It's becoming like an epidemic with like young people, like you, young people struggle with eye contact. Challenge yourself. I mean, you do not struggle with eye contact. I know you don't. I don't know you, but I know you don't because you're here bettering yourself. But look them in the eye. Don't complain. Don't be a complainer. We mentioned this before. You're on the sideline. When you're on the sideline, there's a lot of complainers on the sideline. Don't join them. Don't ever hang your head in disappointment. Never hang your head in disappointment. If it doesn't go well for you, keep your head up. Keep a positive look on your face. You don't have to be smiling like a sociopath. Like when something doesn't go well, like you don't have to be smiling, but you should not hang your head. Never resort to the loser's limp, right? And the loser's limp, if you haven't heard of this, it's when you do poorly on the field, something goes really wrong, and then you get up off the ground and you're kind of like limping, like trying to essentially get someone to feel sympathy for you, get them to communicate with your body language that the reason it didn't go so well is because you're hurt, or maybe you're hurt now, and so maybe they shouldn't go so hard on you. They shouldn't think so negatively of you because you're in pain. Nobody cares. And for you guys who watch the most of y'all probably didn't pay attention to this, but if you watch the SMU Penn State playoff game, where SMU probably shouldn't have been in that game in the first place, the quarterback threw 2 pick sixes in the first half of the playoff game. And at a certain point, Penn State, they were just peppering this dude. And it was like halfway through the game, still could come back. It was really cold outside and they're playing on the road in Happy Valley. No way they're really going to come back, but you could. And he's got this limp, like, oh, I'm in pain. Like, bro, don't show your pain. If you're in pain, don't limp around, especially if you're losing. Don't limp around. Another way to impress your coach, learn your assignments and learn the assignments of your teammates. Like, this is so important to just know where you're supposed to be. Be where you're supposed to be on the field, know where your teammates are supposed to be, and make sure that if they're out of position, that you help them out, you correct them. It's like a superpower to be able to know the assignment of everyone on the field. So learn those assignments, and you never have to worry about mental mistakes. And the coaches know, oh, I can trust this guy. He's always in his playbook. He knows everything. I know he's never going to make a mistake based on a blown assignment. He's going to be in the right gap. And if you're in the right gap, if you're on defense, or if he's the running back, he's going to hit the right hole. That means less negative plays, less problems where you give up a huge run, or you give up a huge pass, or you throw an interception. You just know what you're supposed to do. And then, like, talking about being where you're supposed to be, not just being where you're supposed to be on the field, but being where you're supposed to be off the field and being on time. Impressing your coaches can look like asking questions and answering questions when the coach asks. Like, it's okay. Like, if the coach asks something like, "Hey, what are we supposed to be doing here?" Like, you're in the film room, and the coach is going to yell out, "What are we supposed to be doing here? What are we supposed to do here?" Ugh. And then you just answer the question. It's scary because if you answer it wrong, like, the coach is going to be more upset, because if he's asking that question, he's upset because someone's doing it wrong. If you answer it wrong, then, like, now he's upset at you as well. So it's dangerous. But because you know your assignment, when he says, "What are we supposed to be doing here?" you know the answer. And now you are more impressive than everyone else, because everyone else looks like they don't know the answer, or they're too afraid to say, and you look like a leader. That's impressive. You're a leader. You're a leader. You're going to act like a leader. Coach is going to see that you're a leader. So do that. Go hard anytime you step on the field. Go hard anytime that you step on the field. Go hard, especially on special teams, because people are taking plays off there. They don't think it's that important. On special teams, go hard. Anytime you're on a football field, go hard and learn everything that you can. So I was talking about, like, learning different assignments. Learn it all, including special teams. Never brother-in-law your teammates. So you've heard coaches say things like, "Oh, yeah, we're not brother-in-lawing out here." That means, like, you're giving, like, special treatment. You're not going to go as hard against a guy because y'all are friends, or he might be like your brother, but not legally. I think a perfect example of this for me was when high school, there were these two guys, one guy, Chris Zwack, and another guy, I can't remember his name right now, but they were much bigger than me, stronger and everything. And I was on the scout team, and talk about going hard on the scout team. Like, I went hard on the scout team. I'm going to give these guys a great look. And these guys were, like, mad at me because I was going so hard. Coaches told me to go hard. I'm going hard. And they're like, "Hey, man, you need to calm down. You need to like, dial it back, bro." And I was like, "No, absolutely not." And so they started hitting me, like punching me in my ribs, like, after the plays. And I just kept going harder. I was like, "Oh, okay, well, you're going to start, like, assaulting me. Like, then I'm going to hit you harder. I'm going to find more energy to hit you in ways that you don't like." And after a while, they stopped hitting me. After a while, so not only did I impress my coaches, but I impressed them, because they're like, "Yo, dude, like, I know we give you a hard time, but, man, keep that up, man. That's good stuff. Like, I don't know where you get that energy from, that strength, but, like, keep it going." So these are the ways to impress your coaches. And sometimes impressing your coaches leads to impressing your teammates, which you're also going to find out in the next video where we talk about that. So here goes the next video. Let's go. Shorter videos. Well, short-ish. All right, here we go.